Hi friends, and welcome back. My name is Brandy, and today we're going to be working on finishing up this lanai. We still have quite a bit to do. We got to do some drilling, and I'm thinking about doing some rearranging, and yep, we just got to get things done today. So let's get to it. Okay, so this is basically how we left it, other than I added a few of these pots down here that didn't make it. And honestly, we are not doing very good when it comes to flowers. So we had a big rain that came through. That's my impatience. It's not doing good. That's a plant from my in-laws. It's not doing good. But our plants, they are doing good. So we are going to do some repotting today. Oh, that was my finger just trying to show you. And then these are the new ones that we bought at Home Depot. Well, there's all their flowers. So we had a big rain come through. This rug is actually kind of damp, and the wind and the rain blew all the flowers, well, I guess not all of them, most of the flowers off of the plants, but that's okay. We're going to get them hung up today. I tried to just screw in a hook, and that didn't work. So what we're going to need to do is a little drilling today to make a hole. Okay, so what I want to do is go ahead and take these chairs out of here and bring my wooden chair back out here to the lanai so I can use it to stand on. I don't want to stand on these chairs. I don't think they're going to be very sturdy for standing on. So let's get these out, get some stuff moved around, and get the wooden chairs out there so we can start drilling. Alright, so we have the drill. Okay, thought it died. It's not dead. Very good. So let's just do a little measuring. Oh. Well, to be honest, I'm not sure if I should hang the hook from here, because I feel like my plant is pretty squished up against the screen, or if maybe I should hang it from the ceiling. But then, would it be long enough? Let's see. We hang it from here. Wouldn't be very long, but I guess we could hang a string or a little piece of chain or something from here. I'm not sure what to do. Okay, so this is what we've done, and I'm not sure what I'm doing. I've never done this before. So, and there were hooks out here from the previous owners, and I took the hooks out when we painted. So I was thinking I was gonna hang the hooks from there, but that didn't seem to work. It was too squished up against there. So I guess that's how we're gonna do it. Now we're gonna do the other side. All right, let's go ahead and get it up on this side. But I just wanted to say, little talking head here, this would not be a Lanai video if I wasn't telling you a wasp update. So I saw one wasp out here the other day again. So it just seems like it's just one wasp at a time. And then I don't know what happens to him. He comes out here, he flies around, he has a good time. And then thankfully he just disappears. So that's the wasp update, and I'm gonna get that plant hung up there. Okay, so how are we going to get these two plants hooks even across the top? I hope I can do a good job, because I feel like it's not going to be even. Maybe I should get out my tape measure. Not sure how to do this part. Just stubbed my toe. Okay, so I did a quick rough measurement. Don't know if it's gonna work, but let's see. It was about a 9, and let's see. We did about 10 from there. Okay, and then about a 9. Oh, okay, we're gonna do it about right here. If that's correct, I don't know, but we're gonna do it anyway. Oh. Okay, plant number 2. All right, let's look and see what we have. There we have it. We have 2 hanging pots, and honestly, they don't look that bad. Okay, I am gonna be happy with that. Now, what I'm thinking about doing is doing an, oh, sorry, I got it out of focus, well, it's not gonna let me show you, but I will show you. We are going to hang the spider plant right there in between the wind chime and the flower pot. So let's get it done. All right, so what I'd like to do now is hang a hook right here in the middle between this wind chime and this plant here. So let's just pull out the measuring tape, that to that. Let's see, it looks like it's about a 44, which would be a 22. So we'll go from here to here to here. So we'll say that's it right there. Oh, we don't know how far out we're going. I guess we're going out as far as a 9, right? I think that's what we came up with the first time. Let's see. Not quite a 9. Well, oh, maybe I should do it this way. Oh, I guess it's not quite a 9, but I guess with it being so far from the other one, you can't really tell. I was off by like an inch. So we'll do like an 8. So we'll do it like right here. For some reason, that don't look lined up to me, but that's okay. We're gonna do what it says. Cross your fingers that we did a good job, Because if not, then we're just poking holes all over the lanai. And that's not what I'm wanting to do today. I'm actually wanting to make it look really nice. Well, I'm right in the way. How does it look? Let's check it out and see. Okay, I'm gonna say it looks beautiful. From down here, it looks beautiful. Let's look and see. Okay, well, to me, it looks beautiful. And it looks so much better than what it did. And it's really gonna free up a lot of room down here on the floor where I have all these pots. So with this one, the white one there, we're gonna go ahead and put the spider plant, that one that's on the shelf right there, we're gonna put it in that pot and we're going to hang it up here. So I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and get the hook done, and that way all of that part will be done, and then we can transfer the plant over. So let's get one more hook put in. All right, let's try and do the same thing with this side with the measuring. Thinking it was 22 and 8, or we can do 9 because we did 9 on this side earlier. So let's see. Where is my 22? Oh, it's way down here. Okay, I was thinking it was closer. Okay, 22, and let's do it this way. 9. So it's somewhere around in here. So that will work for me. Hopefully it looks okay. Let's see, am I going the right way? Get ourselves started. Now this hook is a little smaller. When I went back to buy hooks, because I had only gotten 3 and then I thought, well, that's not going to be enough. I actually bought a smaller package on an accident. This is what it's looking like from the inside, and I can't be any happier with it. I'm thinking the smaller hook on the right side is noticeable just because the pot doesn't hang down as low. So I think I will go back to the store and get a package of the bigger hooks, and that way it'll be hanging down the same length as the other ones. But I am very happy with that. Now let's get some stuff cleaned up real quick. All right, so I've just got a napkin and some vinegar water here, and I'm just gonna clean this off. I'm gonna take these things here inside real fast, and these 2 extra hooks. It was so hot out here that the sun baked these flour pieces onto the table. That's okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take this out. This is the plant that we bought at Walmart for $2 that I thought that I could maybe save, and I think, yeah, no, $4. And I thought, oh, can we see it? I thought maybe I could save it. Well, that didn't happen. So what we're going to do is we're just going ahead and we're going to put the spider plant in here. Maybe. If I can get this off, I'm going to go ahead and take this off of here. There we go. I'm gonna sit down here. So I got this spider plant in this glass jar, and look at all the roots. So this one did really good. All those little babies that we planted when we propagated that spider plant, the pups, these are those pups that we propagated. And these are their little babies. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put them down inside this dirt. I should have got a little spoon, so let me get a spoon and I'll be right back. Okay, so we have a spoon, and I'm just gonna dig a little hole here. And actually, maybe I need to just kind of break all this up a little bit. Maybe I need to get these out of my way. We got all kinds of stuff going on here. Yeah, let's get these out of the way real fast. Make it a little easier. Break this dirt up. It has been in here for a while. So this is the original dirt soil from Walmart. We're just gonna reuse it for $4. That's a good deal. We have a pot, we have dirt, and we're gonna do, oh, well, we're gonna throw dirt all over us. Okay. So we have here the little baby. Look at that long root. We're just going to put it down in here. And there we go. Well, maybe I might move it. I might move it a little. Okay, that should be okay. Let's see, let's just keep going. This one right here is really big. Yeah, I thought maybe what I would do was take these to my mom or my aunt. These are stuck together. We're just gonna leave them stuck together. And I can still do that. I can still just uproot this, put it in a pot, take it to my mom. But right now, seeing that, you know, the roots are really getting, it's getting really root bound in that water. Let's just go ahead, give it a happy little home. And then also it will give me something to look at. It will be, you know, in uniform there, having, you know, the same pots with the same plants. Well, that one stuck together with this one. That's a big one. It's a nice big root there. We'll just stick the root down. Let me dig a little further down in there. Put the root down there. Get him all covered up. Yeah, they'll be happier even if I uproot it and take some to my family. At least the plant will be happy. There's another one. And you know, all we did was we snipped these off the big plant and we put them down inside this jar of water, and we have more plants. And that's the nice thing about plants that you can propagate, because you know, you can just make more and more plants. And like I said, I had even taken so many plants from this one start that I had made 2 hanging baskets for my neighbor downstairs. They since moved, but I had made him 2 hanging pots. And then, well, you seen all the pots that I had that had the dead plants in it, and they all came from the same plant. My Aunt Becca, she lived here in Florida, in Sarasota, and she gifted this plant to me before she moved back to Indiana. And I have that's been several years ago. And I've just been keeping it alive by repropagating the pups. That's how I've been doing it. So there we go. We have a whole nother plant. And actually what I could have did, if I wanted to, I could have taken some of these pups and put them into another pot, and we could have just kept on going. And I'm gonna reuse this water because there's no reason to waste it. I'm gonna use it to just give my plants a nice drink so they'll get used to being down in there. We'll just pop this back on. Oh, that makes my heart happy. There are a couple of little dead ones there, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's get this hung up. All right, let's just hang this back up here. Oh, the pot's got a lot of dirt on it, but we'll clean that up later. Let's take another look. Now we have all 4 of them, the 2 flowered pots and the 2 spider plants. And now what I want to do, so let me show you, I did clear that stuff out there. There's my fan making all that noise because it is hot in South Florida. So what I have is I have the 2 things I want to hang up. But I'm thinking that I may want to put this shelf over on this side, because when I'm sitting on the couch, I can't see the plants over there. So I was thinking that doesn't really make much sense that I have that over there. So that's what I want to do now. I want to take this shelf and I want to put it over on this side over here. And that will give me some more room over here to put some of the, down here on the bottom, to put some of those empty pots I don't have flowers in. So let's do that. Okay, another thing I was thinking I wanted to do, which I should probably do. Sheesh, I'm hot. I don't feel like doing it, but we still have these 2 hanging pots, and I did want to hang these up. Even though there's nothing in them, I will eventually put some plants in them. And I'm thinking plants because flowers and me have not been getting along very good this year. So now I'm thinking I need to hang these up anyway, even though I don't have anything in them, just to get them off of the floor and get them up there so we can make this lanai really nice. And I do still have 2 of the small hooks, which I could always switch out for the bigger hooks later. So let's do that. All right, now with these hooks, I'm not gonna do any measuring like I did with the other ones. And the reason why is because no one's gonna see them. Actually, I forgot about that hook over there, but nobody's gonna see them here in the corner unless they actually come out here and sit. So I'm just gonna pop it up in the corner. All right, so I went ahead and took the flower, or well, it was a flower at one time. I went ahead and took it out because I just want it to look nice. And we will just pop it up here, and hopefully I gave that enough room all around in case, you know, we do put a flower up there. And I think we will, not this summer, but we will next summer. Now on this side, it already has that big hook. So what we're gonna do is we are just gonna hang the flower from that hook. I'm not gonna add an additional hook. And I did the same thing with this one where I went ahead and took the plant out of it, the flower. So now I'm having another idea. So while we're out here, let's just try to get everything done. I forgot about see if I can show you. No, I got the chair in the way. I forgot about this Wandering Jew. And do you remember I was telling you guys it was not doing good? And I don't know if you can see it, but it has been doing fantastic. So let's get this potted in one of those plants. I think I'll do the one where I actually just added the hook because that's the one I can see from where I'm sitting. So let's pot one more plant and get this lanai looking beautiful. Okay, so you know what? I was just thinking we do have one more of a strand of this Wandering Jew, and I'm going to get it out of the pot. So let me grab it real fast also. This is our epic fail from trying to repot this a while back. So what we're gonna do is we still have the spoon. I'm gonna, Oh, it wasn't even in the dirt. Things to do. Well, what we could do is we could take this off and we can try to make another plant out of this and out of this. But what we'll want to do is we'll want to take this off the end. Okay, and let's see, we'll want to take this baby one here off. It's dead. And we're gonna, well, this one is too. I'm not sure if it's worth saving, but we can try. We can put this down inside here when we get this out of here. So let's get the leaves off of this one. But I wanted to show you guys, look at the root. Yeah, when it's in the water, it's so neat. When it's in the water, it's all spread out like a spider web, kind of like, just really webby. It's really neat looking. So yeah, let's do this while we're out here anyway. Things to do. Okay, let's snap this off. Let's break up this dirt. Okay. Now, which one was my good one? Oh, it's in here. Okay, that's why I can't find it. Let's go ahead and put this down inside there. Now, these are longer than the spider plant, so I'm having more trouble getting it to go down in there. There we go. And we'll just do this all the way around. But this one, we can do the same thing. We can take some of the roots from this one and we can take it to family members up north. But right now, let's just get it in a home where it'll be happy. I'm sure it's much happier to be down inside this dirt. And we're gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna take the water from here and we're gonna just reuse it. Now let's see. Yeah, we can maybe try to save some of these. Maybe I'll get out, I think what I'll do, instead of using this big jar, I'll get a smaller jar, the small one that I did have, and we'll just pop these down inside that with some fresh water. Okay, let's pop these back on. All right, there we go. Now let's stand back and look at this. This is how this is looking. We have the empty pot there, and then the flowers, the two spider plants, the flower, and the wandering Jew. And then I ran real fast and I grabbed this mason jar and I put some water in it. So let's go ahead and just put these, well, the best that we can. I don't know about that one. Let's see, we could probably put this one down in the water. And this one. And this one, if we do a little work with it. Let's go ahead and take that one off. And let's see, we can go ahead and just try. Oh, is that a leaf? So you don't want to put any leaves down inside the water. There we go. We'll try and save that little baby. Okay, let's get this table cleaned back off, and now we have another empty pot. So I'm glad I did get those hung up. All right, let's get this table cleaned up. And look what I found on the floor. So it's a little pup. It must have fallen out. So you know what? I think I'm just gonna add it to this water here. So I don't feel like, you know, digging up the dirt and doing all the things. So here we go. This is our little glass mason jar. We have the wandering juice, and now our little spider plant. So let's get this table cleaned off. Oh, here's another one. Okay, well, let's see, if we were gonna try to save it, we'll do this, and let's put it down in here. Okay, we've added another one to it. Let's get this. I found this paper towel that I had already been using in the house. Okay, so I just got myself an old soapy rag because this table, oh, now it's coming off. Where those flowers came off of those plants and cooked on this table, they did not want to come up. They just needed a little soap and a little scrubbing. Alright, so we got the table out of here, we got it all cleaned up, and let's go ahead and get the chairs and some different things off of the Lanai. Okay, so again, I have made an executive decision on this Lanai today. So I was thinking that when I hung that wind chime there, that I would just hang it where the previous owners had the hooks. Well, I don't know why they had hooks the way they did. I don't know what they had hanging off of it. But as you can see, it's pushed up against the screen like the plants were. It's pushed up against that bar. So I think what I want to do is go ahead and move it also and put the hook up to the top like the pots are. So let's just do that. Let's do it now. I want to be able to do this all at once and just be done. So let's move the hook and the wind chime. Okay, it's hard. Harder than I thought. Let's try to drill it some more. Oh, I think we got it that time. Okay. Well, hopefully this will be the last time. We won't have to worry about putting the drill back in the hook or putting the bit back in the drill. Alright, so I like that so much better than it hanging there on the side. So let's finish getting this little Lanai cleaned up. So I just had a conversation with Austin about moving the shelf, which doesn't have as much on it, which I will probably put some of those empty pots that don't have any plants or flowers in them on the shelf for now and move these around a little bit. But what he said was he thinks that if we move this shelf to the other wall, it's gonna look like too much. So you can kind of see here where it just all looks like a lot. And I think it looks like even more when it's on the camera than in real life. And I do think that that hanging basket is out a little bit further. Oh, and that's another thing. I did not do the second coat around this hook. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. So that hook is closer than the other hook. But what I'm trying to say here is that we're thinking we may just leave this on the shelf on this side. Austin's thinking it may be too much, you know, with the two plants and then the shelf with the plant. But I do have those two things I want to hang up. So we're going to hang those on this wall instead. And let's get the paint. All right, so I brought the table back out here. I have the paint. I have the paint opener. We learned that together. Let's go ahead and pop the top. Oh, I didn't grab anything to stir it with. Let's get something to stir. All right, I'm just gonna use this little can and my butter knife. Get it all stirred up. That should be good. We still have our paintbrush wrapped in the cellophane or saran wrap. Ooh, you know what? I don't think I want it to touch anything. I just got my table cleaned, so I don't want it touching my table. There we go. Just get a little paint. I can't believe I forgot to do that touch up. Alright, I just went ahead and brought the can of paint up here with me. And just between us, I'm thinking I have brought this chair inside and have brought it back outside 3 times. I keep thinking that I'm done, but I'm not done, and that's okay. I don't want to be done until I'm actually done. And that means everything, all the hooks are hung up, all the pots are hung up, all the paint has been painted. I don't want anything left undone. Because if we leave it undone, we're just gonna have to come out here and do it another day. So we're just gonna do it all today. It's gonna be beautiful. Okay, it was just that fast. We're done. Let's put this away. Let's put the chair up for the 4th time and hopefully the last time, so we can start getting everything decorated down here on the bottom. All right, so here I have the paintbrush I just used, and I'm just gonna pop it in a baggie for now. I don't feel like pulling out the saran wrap, doing all that. So I'm just gonna put it in here, and that will take care of it for now. It won't make a mess, and it's taken care of. Okay, so I took this TV tray back inside when I took the paint off of it, but I'm gonna bring it back out here. I'm gonna go ahead and just put it right here. And what I was thinking is, I'm thinking I might wanna put my succulent on it. That's something I can see that'll be pretty. And I feel like the top of the cactus there it's growing, I feel like. I don't think it was at the top. No, I feel like it's kind of gotten to the top, and I think it's so beautiful that I want to leave it out here so I can see it. Not to clean that off, but that's okay. So now my shelf is looking really bare, but what I'll do is probably not this summer, but next summer, next spring, yeah, probably in the spring, I will get more plants for my pots and it'll be beautiful. But right now, this is as good as it's gonna get. So we just did this together today. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on a shelf. The little thing my mom got me that you guys seen where it says we live in flip-flops. We'll go ahead and put that on here too. We'll put this cute little gnome if we can. We'll put him on there. And we have a little rock here from Hannah that she made. And we still have our little pink flamingos. Looks like it's eating this plant. And that poor little plant is not doing very good. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and get the empty pots and bring them out here also. Well, I say they're empty, but they have dirt in them. They're ready to go. When we're ready to use them, they will be ready to be used. I have a couple more empty ones here. And then I have these couple of trays, little pots. Actually, I think this went down inside there, yeah. So that's for if we want to start a new little plant. But we'll just leave this out here for now. Oh, I just found this one. It also has dirt in it and it's empty. So maybe we'll put it down here at the bottom. Okay, so there's that for now. Let's go ahead and get the stuff hanging up on the wall. All right, so here I have the hooks that I bought and this welcome friend sign that my mom gave me. This used to be on her front door, and when I went to Indiana, she said, oh, you can take that back with you. She got something new, so that was nice of her. So we'll put this up. And then this is a turtle that I had bought. So it used to be in my house for a while. It's been moved several different places, and now it's coming out here to live on the Lanai. All right, so where to put it? That's the question. All right, we got them hung up on the wall. It was not easy hanging up that turtle. And really, I don't know if I really care for it. It looked different in my vision. So, anywho, it's hung up on the wall. I'm happy with it until we do something else. But that will be easy to swap out different kinds of decorations. It's when you start trying to like hang up hooks and stuff. That's when everything starts getting hard. So here we go. Let me show you a final. We have the empty hanging pot, has dirt in it, and we will get some kind of plant or flowers for it. And then we have the shelf, which has the same thing, some empty pots. I did move a couple of things around, have a couple more empty pots. And then we have the beautiful succulents, and here we have the mother-in-law's tongue. Yes, I found that in the living room. I brought that out here. So I'm just going to bring out the chairs. So here is the final video of the Lanai. I'm so happy that it is done. It was a labor of love. It took a lot of time and effort, energy, but it was so worth it. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.